Hello everybody, welcome back to JayTayBros Sports Cards. This is Jacob here with another edition of the European Soccer Products Roundup. This is the Fall 2021 update. If you are unfamiliar with what this series is about, basically I go through the checklist for European soccer products and I figure out who are in those checklists from the US men's national team, Canadian men's national team, and MLS Alumni. Because sometimes it could be hard to kind of sift through those checklists and figure out who those players are that you either might want to collect or who you might want to invest in. So CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers have been underway, so there's a lot of exciting players to look for in these sets. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Before getting into the checklist, I just wanted to briefly mention that Conrad de la Fuente and Chris Richards, both players for the US men's national team, have rookie cards within this quarterly update. So stay on the lookout for these guys and just keep that in mind if you're wanting to collect rookie cards at this point. So here is our release rundown for the fall of 2021. This includes September, October, and November. So we have 6 Champions League products and 1 product that's a team set for Juventus. So the first one here, so we have a summer signings, mainly just for summer transfers. There were no notable players there, so I don't cover that anymore. The next one is a specific Gio Reyna American Dream curated UCL. So there's some Americans that we'll talk about in there. And then we have a lot of different UCL products. We have Steve Aoki. That's kind of a spin-off with the entertainer there. We have Deco UCL. Once again, we have just the Juventus team set. We have a Japan edition specifically for UCL. And then we have a Topps Gold / Tyson Beck UCL. So another kind of artist spin-off where we're going to get a lot of different parallels there. All this information is obtained from Cardboard Connection. I highly value that resource. So make sure to check that out if you want to find any information on checklists of your own or take your own look at other products. Go ahead and do that. So the first product we're going to be looking at in more detail is the Gio Reyna American Dream curated UCL. So basically this is a set compiled basically about Gio Reyna. So obviously he's going to have a couple cards. He has a BBB progression. He's a family card with his father. He has a living dream card, and he also has an autograph in there as well. A couple other players have a couple other notable cards. Tyler Adams has a specific chemistry card. Pulisic has an inspiration card. Both of those are players for the US men's national team. Weston McKennie has an auto in this set. So if you're wanting a Weston McKennie auto, this is not a bad place to look. And a lot of other players also have the American Dream card in there. Some notable ones include Chris Richards. So we talked about him being a rookie before. That'd probably be one of his first couple of cards. Zach Steffen, Brendan Arison for Salzburg. So that's probably one of his first ones for Salzburg as well. Conrad de la Fuente for Marseille. Probably one of his first cards for that team, and a Serginho Dest card as well. Next up, we have 2020-2021 Topps Chrome Steve Aoki UCL Neon Future. This is kind of a spin-off of regular Topps Chrome UCL, but with some different parallels and stuff like that. Got a lot of players in this set, a lot of different base cards, including Serginho Dest, Chris Richards, so this is one of his first cards as well. We also have some inserts such as Neon Futures and Singularity for guys such as Alphonso Davies, Gio Reyna, Conrad de la Fuente. He also has a rookie in here as well. Tyler Adams has a base auto, and Weston McKennie also has a base card in here. So check this one out if you're looking for some cool or unique looking parallels. Another recent release is 2021-2022 Topps Deco UCL. This is a little bit more classy looking, a lot of cool different autograph cards in this set. Gio Reyna has a couple of different inserts. He also has a couple different autos, so good set for him in this one. Weston McKennie and Timothy Weah for Lille also has base autos, so I'm especially looking at the Timothy Weah one. I think he's going to get some more cards as he has a bigger role with Leo and also with the U.S. men's national team. So a good look for him there in this set. Tyler Adams also has a base card. And then we got some former MLS alumni legends who have some cards in here. So Didier Drogba, Robbie Keane, and Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Seems like there's going to be a lot of different team sets that are coming out. The first one, which has already came out, is of Juventus, And the main player to be looking for here is Weston McKennie. He's got a couple different insert cards, also has a base auto. So if you want to get some Weston McKennie cards, this is not a bad set to look at for him. Another kind of spin-off set, I would say, for Champions League is the Japan edition. So it's got some Japanese text and things like that. A lot of different guys with base cards. Not a whole lot else worth mentioning besides there are a couple different parallels and just another card to pick up of some of these guys. Conrad de la Fuente, again, has a base rookie. Alphonso Davies has a base. We haven't seen a lot of him in some of the previous releases from the fall. So here are just a couple of guys that you can get there. Nothing too special with this one. And the final European set to come out most recently in the fall is the 2021-2022 Topps Gold with Tyson Beck. UCL, there's some cool looking cards, a lot of different artistic looks, and there are a lot of guys that have different base cards. So Brendan Aronson, he's got a Salzburg card. Christian Pulisic, Gio Reyna, Jonathan David. So for the Canadian men's national team, he's got a card in here. He doesn't have a card in a whole lot of different sets, so this is one of his first ones, at least in a while. Serginho Dest as well. So they all have a base card called Current Stars. Some autographs in the set include Timothy Weah, once again for US men's national team, Tyler Adams, and Weston McKennie. And we got a couple that have a base gold card, including Alphonso Davies. And then you have Zlatan Ibrahimovic as an MLS alumni. So a couple different guys, especially for Lille in this set, which I think is a good one to chase some of these young players. And that is it for the releases from the fall of 2021. Looking forward to the winter of 2022. Not a whole lot of releases worth mentioning there. I'll talk about a couple of them in just a few moments, but it seems like a lot of the big ones are going to get pushed back to the spring or the summer of 2022. If you want to see some of the prior releases, such as from the summer of 2021, I have a video on that you can go ahead and check out on the channel. I can link to that in the description. But just want to keep on your guys' radar some of the upcoming potential rookie cards that you want to be looking for. Joe Scaly for Gladbach. In the German Bundesliga, he's a US men's national team guy, up-and-coming defender that I think is worth keeping an eye on for, especially in those Bundesliga products. In Ike Ugbo for Genk in the Belgium League, so some of those Champions League releases. This guy is very young, very talented. He's a recent commit to the Canadian men's national team. So if he's getting a card, that's going to be one of his first ones, and I would look for his cards in those releases. A couple of the upcoming ones, we got the Barcelona team set coming out pretty soon, and then we have a Score Premier League Soccer that's supposed to come out sometime in January. The checklist for that is already out. I'm not going to go to it in too much detail because I'll go into that in the next edition of this series. But keep on the lookout for guys such as Pulisic, Miguel Almiron, Josh Sargent, David Beckham, and Wayne Rooney as some guys that either are on the US men's national team or are MLS alumni. So that is it, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for checking this one out. Stay tuned for a future release, probably sometime in end of February for the end of those winter releases. Let me know what you guys think of this video. Did I miss anyone? Are there some people that aren't on my radar that should be? Yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know if you're excited or not about those releases. If you enjoy watching this video, please let me know by dropping a like on the video and leaving a comment of what you thought. And if you liked it enough, please consider subscribing to the channel so you won't miss more videos like this in the future. All right, guys, thanks for checking this one out. Signing off, Jacob from JayTayBros Sports Cards.